Welcome to the Crystal Mermaid Full Moon in Taurus Crystal Tarot reading. My name is Jessica and this is Forrest. He's going to be helping us out for our Crystal Tarot reading today. We are examining a lot of different energies right now. So we have the full moon in Taurus, full moon being a culmination time, looking back at the intentions we set at the last new moon, the Scorpio new moon, and seeing how we've brought those intentions forward and how they are working towards a culmination. The Taurus energy brings us earth energy, very grounded energy, and also a feminine energy, as Venus is the ruling planet for Taurus. And that's a very feminine, soft energy and a very receptive energy. Now, on the other side of things, the sun is in Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign, and the Scorpio energy is very flowing. It's also very masculine. Mars is the ruling planet for Scorpio, and it's a very masculine, action-oriented sign. So we have the balance of the masculine and the feminine, Mars and Venus, the sun and the moon, all playing a role during this full moon time. We also have a Mercury in retrograde for the next couple of weeks, and that Mercury retrograde is reminding us to review and revisit and revise and rest and relax, and all the different words that come up around retrograde that are RE words. That's how I like to think of the Mercury retrograde. All these different things that come in, including the word real. Scorpio is a very real sign. It's an emotional sign, but it's a very, very real emotional sign. So anything can happen when it's Scorpio time. And also watch your back when it's Scorpio time, because there is a stinger at the back side of things. And so that might be coming from you, or that might be directed towards you. Just in general, it's a good time during Scorpio to just be very cautious and careful about what you're saying, who you're saying it to, and what you're sharing. So we have all those energies coming in, and now we want to talk about the stone to support us during this full moon in Taurus. I have some opal. So opal comes in all different colors, all different types, but in general it's a hydrated amorphous silica, or a type of glass essentially, and depending on the type of opal, it contains a different amount of water, and that's the hydrated part. So, and a range of colors comes from a range of different inclusions of different minerals. So there's boulder opal, for example, there's blue opal, there's common opal, which I have here. There's all different types of opal that you can name. Fire opal. Sometimes they refer to a place where it comes from. For example, the boulder opal is from Australia. That's referring to a place. Fire opal usually is referring to the color, which is often a red color. Now, that's not to be confused with the word fire or flash, as it's associated with opal, because a lot of opals have a shine or a sheen to them, and that's called flash, or it can be called fire as well. So on a metaphysical and energetic level, the flash helps to deepen our connection to our intuition and to our insight, and the fire is representative of a glowing, like an inner flame, or essentially a vitality. This stone that I'm handing to Forrest right now is common opal. It's just got a white color, and it's like, we don't want to eat that. It's petrified. It's a piece of petrified wood that has been opalized. So it's opalized wood. We don't want to call it petrified wood. It's opalized wood. And that's from here in Nevada. And he always likes to taste the stones. Not all of them, because not all of them are safe for tasting, but this opalized wood is not a problem. And it does look similar. I'm giving him some crackers right now, so he'll feel comfortable sitting here hanging out with us, because he's a very active boy. He is a Scorpio, and that's Mars, as we were just talking about, a very masculine, action-oriented planet, and I can attest from my own experience that he is a very action-oriented little boy. So, but anyways, talking about the opal. So the opal stone helps to amplify our traits and our characteristics. It helps us to recognize and feel creativity, especially creativity within ourselves. And this makes it a great stone of inspiration and imagination. On the physical level, the opal stone can help on a healing path if we are looking to disperse infections. It helps to fight any blood disorders, purifying the blood and the kidneys. It helps us to regulate our insulin production, and it helps with disorders of vision, vision impairment, or any eye issues that you might be having, which brings forth, again, on the metaphysical level, it's helping us see our creativity within ourselves. Physically, it also helps to alleviate fevers, and it helps to stimulate our circulation. So that's the opal stone. Does it smell good? You smelling the opal stone? Smells like outside. Smells like outside. A nice fresh smell. You waving? Say hi. They say hi. So, anyways, opal is associated with 4 different signs: Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, and Pisces. It's most strongly associated with Scorpio, as it is the birthstone of Scorpio for October Scorpios. And it also associates with October Libras. So we have the number 8 playing a role too, as the number 8 is associated with the opal. The number 8 being a number of infinity, being a number of forever, and a never-ending bond, essentially, a never-ending cycle. So the final part of our crystal tarot reading today is the tarot part, and I have pulled a card from the Tarot of Mermaids, and I've pulled the 8 of Swords, and I pulled it in reverse. Very appropriate for this retrograde time, as in an upright position, the 8 of Swords represent danger, repressed anger, self-control, and lucidity. So if I pull it in reverse, we are now looking at where are we oversharing on an emotional level, not repressing our anger, but maybe letting things go in an unhealthy way. Where are we lacking self-control? So essentially that message to me with this 8 of Swords is saying, keep your own counsel. Don't be looking to outside sources for what you know you have the answer to within. But in order to trust that answer, trust your intuition, you have to know that you are living in your authentic self and you're living your authentic truth, or else it can be hard to trust yourself and your own judgment. Especially in this Mercury retrograde time, that often leads to a lot of second guessing around different aspects of our life. So we have the 8 of Swords in reverse, and we have the opal stone bringing in a lot of energy of recognizing and feeling our creativity, finding things from within ourselves, our intuition, and our imagination. On top of it, we have that energy, like we've been talking about, of the full moon in Taurus coming in, that earth energy, the Venus energy, and the sun in Scorpio here for a little while, that Scorpio energy, the watery, flowy, the masculine energy, masculine, feminine, sun and moon, all these different things coming in to bring us into a perfect balance of harmony, and examining the culminations in our life as we get ready for the new moon intentions to set for the Sagittarius new moon that's coming up. Yay! So that's what we got for you here today at the Crystal Mermaid Crystal Tarot reading. Again, my name is Jessica, and this is Forrest. Thank you for joining us. Step into your light and let your colors shine bright. Aho.